Hello everyone, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to Love with me. Just want to welcome you all to another pick a card reading. I have been receiving a lot of guidance to get some messages out, especially in moving forward with our life and really like gaining clarity on what we should do. And I didn't know exactly what question to ask, but I pulled a card from the Ascended Masters, and this is what just literally flew out of the deck so quickly was take charge of this situation. So if you are looking for affirmation, guidance, clarity on, how to really take charge of your life and your direction right now and what's going on to shift you from where you're at to where you're going, this message will hopefully be the message for you and resonate and give you some guidance on the next steps to take. Okay, so this energy is really being supported right now. I've been really getting a lot of messages and readings where we're going through these massive transformations, and we need some guidance on navigating this path of being authentic. It's unknown. We're not taught this growing up, so the magic of our higher selves have brought us together to give us some insight and clarity so that we can make the choices that are true for us. And it's basically just affirming what you already know to be true. So tune into the 4 different groups here, group 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just tune into what draws you first, to your intuition. Trust your intuition always. Whatever it is nudging you towards, that very subtle feeling, trust it. Even more than one message may be for you. So I want to thank you so much for being here, first of all, for walking this path with me, for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, and just contributing to this energy of love, of unconditional love, and building this foundation for the future. And I'm honored to walk with you. I'm so grateful. So if you would like to receive a personal reading from me, that information is in the description box. I am honored, and I just feel truly grateful to be a messenger. So thank you again. Let's get into it, and I'll put timestamps in the comments, or in the comments below, so you can jump right to your reading. But let's get into it, you guys. I love you so, so much, and let's tune in and see what your higher self is ready to affirm for you. Okay, let me just make sure my camera is going strong. Okay. Okay, these are little quotes from Celebrate Your Spirit. So I thought it'd be really fun to tune into our soul for this reading. It says, reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Okay, reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to lay these cards out here. Let's see. Okay, let me just do it this way here. Okay, well, let me tune in here for a moment. You are very much going through a spiritual transformation, okay? You're really being asked to come into your, embrace your authentic self, who you really are. You're going through a time of judgment, of really evaluating your life, who you really are, the choices that you've made. Are you in alignment with who you really are? This is the Master card. It's also represents the Devil card in the tarot. But in this card, it's all about learning how to really tune into your heart, okay? Because when we're in this energy of fear, our heart is guarded. We guard it, we protect it because we're afraid of it being hurt. We're afraid of others hurting our heart, okay? So this is an energy of understanding who you really are is unconditional love, okay? And it's also understanding that you're human, and that part of being human is that we are here to learn and grow, evolve. And so we're going to face things in our lives that teach us things, that teach us what the consequences are of our actions, whether we choose love or fear. And because we're born into very fear-based beliefs and values, it's not conscious, it's very unconscious. And so part of our journey is that we've come here to break that pattern, to learn how to master our energy so that we focus it in alignment with the universe, in alignment with who we really are, which is unconditional love. For a long time, humanity has been running off of fear-based programs and making fear-based choices. We all have. At some point, if you're human, you have. It's just, that is, what we came here to experience. It's about recognizing that when you are staying in this state of fear and closing your heart, you're also closing your heart, your life force, to everything around you. If you want healthy, beautiful, loving relationships, you have to open your heart. You have to face your fears. You have to let go of fears because they're not real. They're based on false beliefs and programs, okay? So when you're going through this time of judgment, it's like we're rising out of the coffin, We've been in this dark place, dark night of the soul, right? Like, facing your fears takes you into the dark night of the soul, where you have to look at your darkness and instead of rejecting it, you love it. You love and nurture and heal. You focus on how you can shift your perspective, and that you are far more powerful than your fears. You are an infinite being. So facing your fears is what you were always meant to do. You were meant to come here and face your fears. And you're going through this time of judgment where your higher self is telling you to be your true self. When this card comes, we're ready to show ourselves to the world. We're ready to really open up and be who we really are and walk in our authenticity, our integrity, open our hearts. Mastering your fears allows you to see where that fear comes from. And it comes from pain. It comes from your inner child, the ego, protecting you from pain. But in reality, in this now moment, it's about recognizing that you don't have to keep living in that pain. That pain is in the past. As I see that you have some regrets and sorrow, you're still looking back at the past, or you're coming out of it. I'm sorry. You're coming out of that regret and loss from the past, which is wonderful. So, when it comes this way, it's like we're looking at these empty cups that are spilled over, and we're feeling all this sadness, and we're focused on the past. We're focused on the loss. We're focused on the heartache and the just the sorrow and the regret. But when it comes this way, it's a time where we're finally seeing these two cups behind us, that the castle here is it's off in the distance. He's going to have to cross this bridge, walk down here, across this bridge to get to this new vibration, this authentic place within himself. But first he has to take his eyes off the spilt cups, and see that there's so much more out there waiting. So as you continue embracing who you really are, facing any fears that come up with love, letting go of things from the past that have been keeping you in a state of just emotional upset, you're letting it go. You're letting it go. And then I love this, the Five of Cups. The next card in the tarot is the Six of Cups, which is that energy of pure unconditional love. It's innocence. It's how it's your childlike essence. It's when you connect with people that are your soulmates, that are your family, where you can just be yourself, right? So Judgment being here, it's like, it's time for you to be yourself. And that's why whatever you're going through for that reason. I'm going to read this card to you. So taking charge of your situation is really about you taking charge of your energy, mastering yourself, and being really intentional about who you are, really taking charge of the direction that you want your life to go based on your authentic truth, okay? So the turtle's message is all about realism, stability, and protection, okay? It says turtle medicine connects us profoundly with Mother Earth and our own inner knowing. It reminds us to be grateful for the abundance bestowed daily upon us by Mother Earth. Call turtle anytime you feel spaced out or ungrounded. Drawing the turtle card shows you are learning to listen and respect your physical body, the earth of your being. You have learned to pace yourself and gained an intuitive knowledge of the right time for some actions. Offer your thanks for what you have. And it also speaks to if you're feeling out of balance because you've closed out the water element, to ask turtle to help you restore balance. So I'm feeling like with the cups here, you know, whatever emotional, anything you need to let go of that's lingering emotionally, let it purge, let it go. It's like you're coming into tune with your body. All of these cards speak to grounding to me and being really connected to the earth. I love the turtle. It's the Mother Earth. I actually have a turtle tattoo right here. I don't know if you can see it. It was my very first tattoo I got when I was 18 years old, and I got the turtle because it represented the earth, fertility, abundance, and nature. So I love that. We share that in common. I see with the cleanse and detoxify, the flexible, and the crystals card, even the music harmony card, you are very in tune with the natural elements of the earth, okay? Cleansing and detoxifying your body is really going to help you become more self-aware, give you more clarity and flexibility, and you'll feel better in your body, okay? It'll give you more confidence in who you are because you'll be more tuned into who you are. It says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body, okay? So as you're coming out of this time where maybe there was some sadness, if you're overindulging in things or you weren't taking, you know, the best care of your body, like you knew you could be doing better, now is the time where you're being guided to do that. And you'll feel so much better when you nurture yourself, love yourself, drinking pure water, you know, greens, whatever you need to do. Even fasting is really good to do because it helps you reset everything. It helps you really let go of all that heavy energy, especially after we're going through a transformation. We tend to, if we're not purging and just releasing, and we're judging ourselves or whatever it is, or we're suppressing things because we don't have a moment to ourselves, it can get stored up and cause some blockages. So detoxifying is really great, cleansing. That will really help your frequency just attune, because with this music harmony card, it's like an energy around you where you're coming into balance and harmony with others, you know, and with your life. As you're coming into your authentic self, that's going to happen naturally, where you just are in tune with other people, with the situations, and that's the key, is being in tune. Like, you feel it, and because your body is clear and it's connected to the earth, you know, the crystals, the flexible card, it's like this speaks to having our roots deeply grounded, but yet being able to bend and move and, you know, be flexible to the changes that are happening and not let it blow us away or whatever, you know, staying grounded in who we are, because we know this is a transition, and you'll know the direction to go, how to take charge and move forward, because you'll just feel it. Like, you'll feel the resonance in your soul. Does this resonate? Yes or no? If it doesn't, you know that's not the direction. If it does, take charge and go for it, okay? And with the crystals card here, you know, this card speaks to how you would really benefit from working with crystals. They carry a very subtle energy, but the crystals are very dense, right? So they're able to store information, and it is subtle energy. So it's like one of those things where it takes time as it builds up. So if you carry crystals on you, if you focus on them with your intention, that energy is transmitted into it, it's transmitted back to you. It creates an energetic imprint in the crystal around you, you know, and it gets stronger over time as you continue doing that. So this is telling me your higher self you would really benefit from crystals. So crystals, rocks, earth energy really supports your vibration, okay? And again, being flexible, being able to bend and move and flow no matter what comes your way, because this is a time where you need to be adaptable. This is a time where you need to allow yourself to, you know, feel where you're in tune. And, you know, obviously it's guiding you towards getting more connected to the earth, your body. And once you really face your fears and let go of any doubts about who you are, like let go of all judgments about yourself and choose to love and accept yourself fully for who you are right now in this moment, to be grateful for everything that you have gone through. Because if you had not gone through these things, okay, this fear-based energy, you would not realize your strength, your courage, who you really are, what really matters to you, what's really right for you. So you're given an opportunity to change the course of your life. You don't have to live in that fear-based energy. It's a choice. Once you become aware of it, it's a choice. Okay? Reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Okay? So that is your message. I truly hope it resonated with you and brought you some clarity and some guidance moving forward, and also just affirm to you that you're on the right path. You're right where you're supposed to be, and you know, this is meant to be happening for you. This is meant for you to take charge of your life. This is the opportunity for you to really take charge of your life. And I think it's amazing. So thank you so, so much for being here, your time, your energy, for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. If you'd like a personal reading from me, that information is down below. And also check out my Patreon if you're interested. But other than that, I'm sending you tons and tons of love, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you, group number 1. Lots of love, infinite love your way. Okay, group number 2. Let's see what your higher self is guiding you to do to take charge of this situation. I'm going to light some sage here because I did not do that earlier. I did it way earlier, but not before I started the video. I'll do it again really quick. Okay. All right, group number 2. So I pulled these little cards for you guys as well. These are the Celebrate Your Spirit. And the quote is, all you need is deep within you, waiting to unfold and reveal itself. All you need is deep within you, waiting to unfold and reveal itself. Eileen Caddy. Okay, let's see what's going on with you guys. Okay. Okay, so okay, so to take charge of this situation, you're being asked to first recognize that you are a spirit warrior. You are a divine co-creator of unconditional love. You are someone who can tune into the frequency of unconditional love and feel that synergy, that synergistic flow, okay? You're being asked to follow your heart. I feel like your higher self right now, this is the Hangman card in the tarot, and you're going through a time right now where you're really being guided to your path, your purpose, okay? You're being asked to pull back, to voluntarily pull back, to voluntarily allow yourself to kind of be suspended for a moment in time so that you can see things from a different perspective, to give you an opportunity to shift your perspective and to see the situation from a new angle. Because I see there's a situation here that you need to move away from, that you need to move on from, not away from, on from, okay? There's a situation where there's some beliefs and values that are opposing each other, okay? There's some butting of heads, there's some, and this is telling me that these are the five, this is the Five of Wands, and when the Five of Wands comes, it's an energy where everyone's kind of stuck in their ways and nobody is seeing things from the other person's perspective. So there's this energy of like competition and I'm better than you, and you know, I'm right and you're wrong and all of that. You know, it's this energy of just, you know, no one's ever going to agree. There's no there's no synergy, there's no cohesiveness. It's just kind of like, no, I'm right, no, I'm right, and nobody's looking from the other, no one's putting each other in anyone's shoes. They're just seeing things from their own perspective, okay? And so the Hangman is all about shifting our perspective. And they have 4 different perspectives on this card, you know, observing. So putting yourself in everyone's, in the other person's shoes, seeing things from their perspective will help you gain a deeper understanding to why they are choosing to respond to you in certain ways. And what I'm feeling from the Six of Swords is that either there's a situation that you need to let go of and move on from, even though it might be painful to do, but it's causing you a lot of mental anxiety, a lot of mental pain, you know, doubting yourself, arguing, confusion, just that fear-based consciousness that keeps us stuck, you know, where our fear-based thoughts keep us in this kind of like, you know, mental prison. And this is a card of moving on from that, of letting go of those energies that are not true, you know, the fear-based consciousness, the thoughts that are not of love. And, you know, this woman is with her child and this man's like pushing this boat with a stick, you know, I don't know what they call those. And then you've got all these swords in the boat too, because as you're moving on to calmer waters, it's a process, it's a transformation, it takes time. It's not like we just go from one day we're like having all these, you know, negative thoughts and the next day we're just like, oh, I'm so positive. It doesn't work that way at all. It's like, it's a process, it's a transition, and it might be hard, but it's about one day at a time. And even if it feels hard and painful, you know that it's for the highest good of yourself and all involved. You know that as you move towards calmer waters too, that this energy is going to lift, you know, it's going to get better. And let me read the Spirit Warrior card, because that's pretty amazing energy right there, the Spirit Warrior. Right? I mean, that's why we're here. And you're here to co-create a foundation based on unconditional love. And so there are situations that we are in to become aware of these situations, because what we are creating is going to prevent, or we're not contributing to this energy anymore. We're focusing on the love. And so in order to end this energy or to dissolve this energy, it's about taking our focus off of it, off the fear-based energy, and focusing it on love. Okay, so we had to come in, we had to infiltrate, you know, from the inside out. And, you know, as we move on from these energies, we are elevating the vibration of all the collective consciousness, okay? Because we're all co-creators. Okay, so the Spirit Warrior, Grandfather Spirit Warrior's message. By calling me, you are calling for protection, a shield. You may need to learn about protection, either in your physical life or from negative energies, right? Okay, so this shield also brings you courage. It's not always easy to stand up for the truth or for what is right while those around you are compromising or remaining silent for fear of authority or what others might think. Okay? My friend, I give you this shield. It assures you that you have all the inner strength and courage you need. And if you have not found your helper, return to the animals and call for a spirit protector. Farewell. Okay, so this is a shield. It's from the Nez Perce tribe. So this is a time where you've got to see bravery as your only option. Okay, you have to be brave. I know it's hard, but as a spirit warrior, sometimes we have to, most times we go it alone. We have to go it alone for a while. We have to leave situations. We have to walk away from situations that are not of love and allow them to dissolve and to focus on what is love, because we are creating these foundations of unconditional love to nurture that, so that these situations aren't happening. Okay. And I can see here there's, call in, tune into that frequency of unconditional love to your guides. Ask them to surround you and protect you during this time where you're probably feeling very sensitive, you're very aware, and you may be, like I said, there's not, from that card too, know that you are always protected. And it's about tuning in to your infinite courage. You have courage within you. You have strength within you. You have bravery within you. It's about becoming aware that you are courage and tap into it and empower yourself. Use empowering words, use strong words. I can do this. I have everything I need within me. I came here to do this. I'm a spirit warrior. I came here to co-create unconditional love so that this world isn't have to deal with all this fear-based suffering anymore. And you let that be your strength, to become wise to what's going on, and instead of allowing it to defeat you, allow it to push you up into who you really are and what you came here to do. You've got to follow your heart. Even if the others are not following their heart, you have to follow your heart. It's about being, your heart is your compass. It's your guide, it's what is guiding you towards your authentic path, towards your heart's desires. Okay, all the answers that you seek lie in your heart. All the true answers, all of the things that you really, really want in this life, that you really have questions about, every answer lies in your heart. Every single one. You're never going to find the answers in your mind or in anyone else. You may resonate with someone else and what someone else shares. You resonate with the universal truth, the divine wisdom, all of that, but only you know what is right for you and your heart. Your heart is your compass. It's going to point the way. You're going to feel it, okay? Perfect timing. Okay, now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open. While you walk through them with us by your side, don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome, okay? Perfect timing. Act on your inspired nudges, your inspired thoughts, your inspired ideas, because those come from your heart, okay? Things that are inspired, that make you feel good, that you want, okay? And with the synergy card here and the co-create, I'm going to read the co-create card to you. I'll find it here. It says, you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. It also says that connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now and the very embodiment of beauty. Oh my goodness, I love this card, right? So you're being guided to open your heart, to really see with your heart, you know, to understand that this type of energy doesn't live in those heart-based connections. That true love, you know, true love brings out the beauty, the grace, the humility. The soul is humble, okay? So follow your heart. And also this energy of synergy is surrounding you at this time. So this energy is going to show you the cohesiveness, show you the synchronicities. It's going to be like breadcrumbs, you know, and you'll see how things begin to flow together and how it will bring you the answers you seek. You know, it's like being able to tune into the plants, the animals, you know, with the Spirit Warrior card. If you are going it alone, if you are alone right now, or there's not anyone you can really talk to, go out into nature and really connect, because you are truly never alone. And I know it's because we were taught to be codependent, okay? But we are infinite divine beings, and we've been living in a fear-based consciousness, and we are shifting to love, which is strength and empowerment, and knowing how truly amazing and powerful we are. Nature shows us the most magical things when we begin to really come into alignment with our true self, our true spirit. So pay attention to the things that are really flowing, that are really synergistic, and you'll notice they're connected with your heart. When you act on your inspired thoughts and ideas, you're going to be shown through synchronicity, through the divine affluent communication, or the communication of nature. You know, become affluent in the language. It takes a little bit of time, but the more you tune in and become aware of it, the more you strengthen that connection, okay? It all begins within you. So all you need is deep within you, waiting to unfold and reveal itself, okay? This is absolutely beautiful reading. I truly hope that this gave you some clarity and guidance and just affirmed your own feelings moving forward, and that you choose to move forward, and that you choose to move on from anything that's no longer serving you. You know, really allow yourself this time to pull back and observe everything, and choose what you know to be true, and walk your path. You are protected. You're being divinely protected and guided, okay? Because you have a very important mission here, okay? So thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you for your time, your energy, and just being here with me and walking this path of love. I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so honored to be a messenger, and if you'd like to receive a personal reading from me or get in touch with me, my information is down below. And otherwise, I will see you guys on the next pick a card. Lots of love to you. Okay, group number 3. Group number 3, let's see what the cards say for you. I pulled these little celebrate your spirit cards, and your card is shine like the whole universe is yours, Rumi. Okay? Shine like the whole universe is yours. Let's see what you guys got here for group 3. So taking charge of this situation. Wow, you've got some awesome guidance here. This is about a relationship, I can tell. So this is somebody that you have a deep connection with. This is a mutually loving, unconditionally loving relationship. Whoever this person is, this is your higher self telling you that this is a divine connection. And this is two beautiful, independent, sovereign souls coming together in unconditional love. Two people who know where the true source of love comes from. It comes from within themselves. Their first connection is to their higher self, to themselves, to knowing what makes them happy, what's right for them. You know, they're both walking their authentic path. They're both true to themselves. They're living in love and honesty. They appreciate communication and honesty and loyalty and, all the qualities of love, okay? And they come together in harmonious union. And this is a relationship that will grow and deepen in love over time, as long as it's continued to be nurtured with love. As long as both people continue to recognize that whatever shadows or pain they have within them is their responsibility to heal and not to project outward onto the other. These two are not codependent on one another. They're both very sovereign, independent, but they come together to share their love. They don't have expectations of one another. They don't make promises, because they both come from that place of unconditional love where they're both choosing to walk in integrity. They're both going to choose honesty and communication. There is no hidden agendas. There's no mind games. There's no fear-based consciousness, okay? This relationship is one that for you is something worth opening your heart to and really trusting your soul. And it's also a new relationship. So it's something that will require you to really be honest with yourself, okay? Because I'm seeing that right now, if you're not doing this right now, you're being asked to really go within yourself. This is the Hermit card in the tarot, the Seek card. So you may be going in right now and really listening to your soul and really asking yourself, like, is this person somebody that, I could, there's something about this person that you feel drawn to, that I feel like you're really wondering, should I make a commitment to this person? Is this somebody that I would be good for me? Is what I'm feeling real? And when you tune into your soul, into what is true for you, that is where you're going to truly feel. You're going to feel what is right for your soul. That's where your wisdom lives, your innate knowing. And your higher self's telling you that this is real. And this is a divine connection. This is your divine reflection, okay? The reason that you're going within to your soul to really look at your soul and really see that everyone has their own unique path. Everyone is guided by their own soul, okay? By their higher self. And when we enter into relationships with somebody, it's really important that we're choosing that, that it's coming from our own choice, that we're not being forced or manipulated, that we're choosing this person because we just really, really feel connected to them. We enjoy their company. We enjoy talking to them. They just feel like home, right? In order to have those relationships, we need to know what home is. We need to know who we really are. So I can see there's you've been through a lot, right? You've been through a lot of fear-based stuff from the past, a lot of grief, maybe even betrayal, backstabbing. You just feel like you're done with all this mental drama, conflict, just all that manipulation type energy where it's just you're it's I'm done with it, and I can see there might be some fears about this energy in this new relationship. And With the hawk here, this card speaks to, let me read this card to you, what the hawk message is. Okay, so hawk is all about perception, foresight, and information. Hawk tells you to use his gift of keen sight and instincts to check your environment and lifestyle. Alternatively, it may be advising you to seek counsel to ascertain the direction you need to take on your spiritual journey. Soar with Hawk to reach higher levels of consciousness, and from these heights you will find your path in life. Hawk's keen sight will sharpen your awareness. His ability to hover teaches you poise and balance. If he swoops and flies off in a particular direction, seek your vision there. Hawk can help you fly out of your body on vision journeys to gather knowledge from the unseen worlds. This can awaken latent psychic abilities, but these should be used with humility and care. Do not fly so high above your fellow beings that you begin to feel superior. Self-awareness is the key, okay? Which I love this because that's what the Hermit is all about. It's going in and becoming really self-aware. The more self-aware you become, the more in tune to your frequency you become, and you begin to see above this fear-based thinking, you know, because you don't want to take this into a new relationship. This relationship needs to be nurtured with love, with truth, okay? The angels sent the Innocence card, which is, Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Okay, so that definitely goes with this Ten of Swords card here. Whatever you've gone through in the past, you know, that energy is over for you right now. This card comes as reassurance that this situation and the people involved are guiltless. If you've been harboring guilt, release it to the angels. Of all the emotions, guilt has the lowest vibration, so it attracts negativity. If you're judging others' guilt, this card reminds you to see the godliness within them to heal the situation. You don't necessarily have to continue a relationship with anyone you distrust. However, it's necessary to purge toxic thoughts and emotions for your own well-being. The angels ask you to consider that any misunderstandings were an innocent mistake. Okay, so this card's also about seeing things from the other's points of view. Forgive yourself and release regrets. An argument you have maybe based on a misunderstanding. Honor the inner child within yourself and others. Look past surface illusions and see the underlying spiritual truth of perfection and divine order, okay? So this might be somebody that you had an argument with or a falling out with, and your higher self's telling you it's okay. It was a misunderstanding, an opportunity to grow and learn and deepen your connection, because, you know, love is about deepening and learning and growing together and understanding that we're human and that we make mistakes. But as long as we're willing to become aware and, you know, change our behavior based on what we've learned, you know, learning to let go of fear and embrace love and making our choices on love, you know, then there's only forgiveness, there's understanding, there's communication, there's working together, there's overcoming, there's nothing more to fear, you know. Wow. So let me read the Truth Be Told card, because I can just see there's a lot going on in this message in particular. There's a lot going on with you right now on different levels because of this relationship. But truly it's because this love, you're taking charge of your life and you're choosing love, okay? And this relationship is a part of your path. And it looks really exciting. It looks really exciting because when you have true unconditional love, okay, and you feed it and you recognize that it's real and you begin to focus more on love, your magic within that's been laying dormant begins to awaken. You know, the frequency of unconditional love is where all our psychic abilities live. the frequency of unconditional love is where all our psychic, intuitive abilities live. So the more we tune into our soul and who we really are, and we release the fears that are not real, we naturally become more aware of these gifts we have. And that's why I love this card where it speaks to, with great power comes great responsibility, because it shows you how truly amazing and infinite we really are, and how much power unconditional love truly holds when we're focusing it for the highest good of all. You know, it's this frequency that's very healing. It can dissolve and create anything. It's amazing. So let's read this card, Truth Be Told. So this is about honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, and clarity of communication, okay? There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. I love you. I love you. I love it. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experiences up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen, okay? I love this card because the truth will set you free. This is your opportunity to truly be your authentic self, be transparent, and be who you really are, because the person you're wanting to be with needs to accept you and love you completely 100% for who you are. If they don't, in any way, shape, or form, they are not meant for you. It will only create mental anxiety, stress, and doubt within yourself, okay? It will make you doubt your own soul. And that is not the energy that you are moving towards. You are moving towards, this relationship is unconditional love. So love yourself unconditionally. Speak your truth. Honor your feelings. Honor what your truth is and allow yourself to express your truth. That is unconditional love. Allow yourself to be honest and transparent. And if someone rejects you because you're being honest, then say thank you. Because that's the universe telling you they're not the one for you. They're only going to cause mental anxiety and stress. It's not personal. You know, nothing anyone does is because of us or you. It's their choice and how they choose to respond to life or react or whatever. It's about becoming self-aware and conscious. So with the shape-shifting card here, it's about you opening up, expressing yourself in new ways, you know, tuning into new ways of expression. Who you really are, because I feel like maybe for a long time you've been wearing a mask and it's coming off now, and your spirit's like, it's like, it's going to be in love, it's going to be honest, it's going to be like magical, and there's going to be new things you want to try and do and be. And this is a time where you can really embrace that and really try on new things and discover more expanded parts of yourself and psychic parts of yourself and work your magic and, you know, learn new things, whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do. And this relationship is going to help you grow more into, this relationship is going to introduce hidden parts of yourself that you never knew, hidden magic within you. It's going to unlock those things. So I feel like this relationship is divinely orchestrated. It could possibly be a twin flame relationship, based on just the energy in this reading. So, you know, you are not just a human being, you are an infinite soul. and your divine counterpart. And, you know, it's not what we've been taught growing up mainstream, but it is a very magical life. And things are about to get very, very magical for you. No wonder you got this. Shine like the whole universe is yours, from Rumi, because it freaking is. It freaking is. How do you take charge of this situation? You tap into your magic, your authentic spirit, and shine, okay? Speak your truth. Go forward. No regrets. It's magic. It's a magical relationship. Okay. I hope that this message resonated with you and just gave you some affirmation, some guidance moving forward, some courage and bravery to really go after what you want, really embrace things with love. If it's coming from love in your heart, you're good. Honor your soul. Honor your feelings. Honor what your intuition is guiding you to do. That is unconditional love, to honor yourself. You have those feelings for a reason. You have them for a reason. They are valid. They are there to guide you. And if you don't listen to them, you end up stabbing yourself in the back, basically. So good luck to you. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for your time and energy, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I would be honored. My information is in the description box. And other than that, you guys, I will see you next time. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love and magic, extra magic. We'll see you guys next time. Okay. So group number 4. Let's see what's going on with you guys and how to take charge of this situation. So these little celebrate your spirit cards, we've got be yourself, be true to that, to your heart. Be yourself, be true to that, to your heart. Nora Roberts, okay? That's your little quote. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if you can see that. We've got, this is the Listen card, which is the High Priestess. And then we've got the King of Swords upright and the King of Swords reverse. Okay. Oh my goodness. We've got new partner, a fork in the road, but this is a very positive change. This is a rebirth. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. You're really being guided right now to listen to your intuition. You're really being guided to, it's like you've got this, oh, I don't even know where to begin. I'm going to start with the Weaver card. This is very interesting. Let me start with the Weaver card here from the White Eagle Medicine Wheel. See if I can find it. Grandmother Weaver. Okay, let's see what the message is here. It's from the Navajo tribe, and the gift is a blanket, okay? So Grandmother Weaver's message: I bring you awareness of the richness of your life and the knowledge that you can choose to make it a beautiful one with wonderful designs and colors. My teaching is about patience, beauty, and strength, but always remember that things don't have to be perfect. The web and the weaver are the same. We put together our history and life experiences. When our weaving is completed, we return home. To receive a medicine blanket is to receive an important gift. It is offered with a major healing, a ceremony, or an appreciation. Blankets can be woven with stories and energy. This is what I do to help you create a balance in your life. I draw strands from different teachings and from many forms of knowledge. This blanket will bring you warmth, beauty, strength, comfort, and protection. Wow. So there's a change that you are really going within right now and contemplating. It has to do with a new person in your life or an old person. Somebody, this can be a new partner or somebody from your past. You've got fork in the road here as well. So this is a card that speaks to that there are, you know, when we have these choices in life, that there are always consequences to every choice we make. So the most sure way to move forward is to follow our hearts, to follow love, because love, when we make love-based choices, we receive love-based consequences. If we make fear-based choices, we receive fear-based consequences, okay? So right now, this is about you really listening to your intuition. I feel like with the King of Swords here, it's like you have this right now. When he comes reversed, it's like just the way they're coming out. It's like you have this quiet power within you right now. Like you are, it's like you know who you are. You know your integrity. You know that you are someone who is very honest, that is very, you know, intellectually, you have this intelligence, you know, you can make clear-headed decisions, yet you're keeping some things quiet right now to yourself. You're keeping some truths quiet to yourself right now. And it's because there's something going on in your heart space, or it's like you're not when I see the new partner here, okay, I'm seeing that you may be someone who is used to being very logical and making decisions that are just very, you know, intellectual. But this is kind of like making a heart over head decision and knowing that you're not going to, it's not going to throw you off course. Like this new partner coming into your life is what I'm being shown that a new partner is coming into your life, whether it's a new person or somebody from the past that's like new. And the reason I feel that way is because of this rebirth energy. And the King of Swords is just like this energy of, it's like you might be slightly doubting, you know, which is not, you're not quite used to that because you're the King of Swords. You're like, my thoughts are clear, you know, they're based on integrity. They're, you know, I am here for love. He's not lovey-dovey, but his choices are based on what is right, you know, the integral foundation of unconditional love, except he expresses it more in just a very, you know, he's not so emotional about it. He can be, he's a very, you know, he can be, but in his everyday life, he rules the intellect, okay? And with the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're kind of like, you've got this inner quiet power within you, and you're being asked to tune into your heart and make a decision based on your heart and also your intellect, right? Because this new partner, you know, is someone that, it's not like you're just going to follow your heart and your mind is going, you know, all out the door at all. This is about you understanding that there are so many different aspects to you, and, you know, your mind is a beautiful form of communication and, you know, being able to navigate your life, but your heart is also very powerful as well. And when they work together, right, I feel like it's like you're merging your heart and head together, and that is strengthening your, you know, your being of who you are. And this new partner that's coming in is about you understanding that this is only going to enhance your who you really are. Like, it's going to expand who you really are. It's going to open up new faculties and, you know, aspects of you that you weren't aware of before. Kind of like in the last reading. There's a lot of new relationships entering people's lives right now, so that makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry, what did I do here? I was looking up fork in the road, and so time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice, okay? So taking charge of the situation, yeah, you know you need to make a decision. It says every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. So, in terms of relationships, it speaks to you've reached a moment of truth in your evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desires and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest, and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships, regardless of the decisions you will make. It will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. Wow. Well, that pretty much just answered the entire message. This card alone would have answered your message, because look at this. Your higher self, the angel sent new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So if there's a new person in your life or a relationship, your higher self is telling you you can trust yourself, trust your feelings. It's a positive change. You can feel it in your intuition. Your intuition would not be speaking to you, you wouldn't be feeling this way, you know. Really tune into your intuition and listen to it instead of just, you know, turn off the thoughts. You know, the King of Swords is really good at, you know, mastering his thoughts. So go into your heart for a little while and listen to your heart thoughts, you know, the thoughts that are in your heart, not in your head, because the King of Swords, you know, he's known for being very logical and intelligent and very decisive. Like, he can make decisions, right? But I feel like this new partner is going to, it's like some doubts may come up because you're so used to being in that mode. So open your heart, okay? Honor your feelings. You deserve love. You deserve love. This is going to be a positive change. It's only going to enhance your life. And with the rebirth card here, spring equinox, like, this is going to be like a rebirth this is going to renew your spirit. This is going to like take you to the next level. And, you know, your thoughts, if you're someone who is really stimulated mentally, like, this is someone who is going to really stimulate you on a whole new level. That's what I'm feeling. And that's what you want, you know? You want to be with someone who stimulates you and, you know, you want to grow and you want to become a better person, and you actually like feel inspired to learn things and, you know, do new things that you've never done before, and you start to discover new parts of yourself. So this message is, you thought this passage would have been through, or okay, blah, blah, start over. You thought this passage you have been through would never end. Just as certain that the light of the world fades every few months, it makes its return and the earth rejoices. The fresh breath of spring sweeps away the cobwebs acquired from the absence of the light. The light is now obviously increasing as nature begins to emerge in all her many forms, shapes, and colors that remind us of the continual cycles of Earth Mother. This cycle of rebirth you are experiencing follows a considerably challenging time. Any tears you may have shed have cleared the way for what has been gestating, which is now ripe and ready to emerge. That which no longer serves you needs to be put to rest so that a freshness and newness of spirit can make itself known to you. Sometimes birth can be painful, particularly in that passage just before delivery. Yet what emerges can be fresh and beautiful. Be with the emergence of this next cycle with faith and grace. Okay, so this is amazing. Whatever you've been through in the past, you know, it's now behind you. And as you're choosing love and integrity and choosing to stay in your authenticity, you are attracting harmony and balance and new partners and new life force energy into your life. And you are going to feel so renewed. Oh my gosh, how perfect is this? Be yourself. Be true to that, to your heart. Okay, I love, love, love this message. You know, the Weaver is like, everything that has happened to you up to this point is made you into the person you are today. You would not be who you are today if you had not gone through everything, all the people you've met, all the relationships that you've had. Have gratitude for every single thing, every single one. Say thank you to the universe for all of them. And your tormentors, your haters, love them the most because they are your greatest teachers. They're teaching you what not to be, okay? Teaching you what you don't want. And that's putting you on the path to what you do want, to really living your heart's desires. So have gratitude for that. Don't hold on to, you know, anything that keeps you from being who you truly are. Let it go. Let the past go. You know, see the truth. See the truth and be yourself, be authentic, and you're good to go. I mean, whatever you need to do to take charge of this, it's really just you making a decision. You know, deciding that you're going to go for this and go for it and be willing to stand behind your choice. You know, if you're not willing to stand behind your choice and accept the consequences, it is not the choice for you. Okay, but your higher self is telling you this is a divinely blessed relationship. You are being guided and there's nothing to worry about. Okay, listen to your intuition, trust yourself, and embrace the positive changes, this new love, partnership, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be love. It can be, you know, work related, friendship. It can be anything, but it's a soulmate. It's somebody that you're meant to be with. Okay, so that's your message. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning in with me, for your subscribes, likes, comments, and shares. And if you're interested in a personal reading, definitely contact me. My information's below. But other than that, I love you guys so much. I'm so, so grateful to walk with you. I'm so honored to be connected here and to bring you these messages. And I'm just sending you all my infinite love, always, always. And I will see you guys on the next pick a card. Lots of love. Peace out.